what's up everybody? We're back. We're about to do a quick one here. As you can tell, we're getting close to the end of everything. We're working on our breeds with the T-Rexes, the Theories, and they're the Megatherium. I don't know how I forgot that, but yes, the Megatherium. And right now what I'm doing is, because for one of the fights we're going to need a giga heart, and despite what we think or don't think, it might be easier to either knock a giga out than to probably kill him, but who knows, who doesn't know. But I still think the shock and tranq darts are going to be great, and I also want to see, or maybe show off how well the pheromone darts work. Now I do have with me, I do have myself inside my resource den. Keep my crystal, my metal, my hide, all that stuff there. It's pretty much a workshop. I got my grinder over there. I got my dust in my chemistry bench. Some tables over here that I didn't put none of the mortar and pestles or nothing on. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys this place when I gave you the tour. But yeah, right now I'm just getting the spark powder ready, and I'm gonna come over here because we do have levels, and as you notice, I always have that green banner up there because I'm not always quick to learn levels. But when I get to such a spot of like the shock and tranq darts, I do like to add levels. So we got 5, we're at 96. What we need to do is get to level 96, and we're at level 91, and we have 5 levels, which takes us to 96, and that's when you can unlock the shock and tranq darts down here. Right here, this is what we want. So I'm gonna unlock that, and we're gonna see how these shock and tranq darts work. Just gonna apply some levels here, and I'm moving speed, crafting skill, fortitude is actually pretty good thus far. I would go with, since I gotta make all the, no, we got a pretty good blueprint. Alright, we'll go with some more melee damage. So we gotta come down, we gotta come in here and scroll all the way down to 96. And we gotta make these shock and tranq darts because they're gonna allow us to knock a lot of things out a lot easier than what we were. And it's funny that when you unlock that, they allow you to unlock the giga saddle. And that's mainly because you're in giga saddle range. Enough. See, let's get 100 more made. And we're gonna want to go see what it's gonna require for us to make shock and tranq darts. And it wants biotoxin and metal and pheromone darts. For pheromone darts, it's gonna take the little fake crab lobster guy. I don't know how to pronounce their name, but it's gonna take their pheromone potion or cloud or poison, whatever you call that, oil. And we have a little bit of we have a little bit of pheromone. And do I not have biotoxin, or is that at the other base? Oh no, we have biotoxin here. And we have some pheromone there. And we'll take that. Try to get a quick bite. We're gonna throw that in there. Now this is a much, when I say much, a much better tranq than what we've been using with the tranq darts. I just want to make sure we make a few of those. We'll get out there and we'll test it as well as, let's get a few of these going. Let's go 8 of those going. And what the pheromone darts do is they aggro any other dino onto another dino. Like when you shoot that, everything in the area will aggro on it. So we're gonna get these crafted up, and we'll bring it back once they're crafted up and we start figuring out the next plan. Because I was thinking we're gonna need to trap a giga to tame one. If we tame it, we're gonna need to trap a giga to kill one if we want to kill it to get its heart. All right, so we're back and we're ready to do this. We got our pheromone darts with us here. We got our tranq darts with us here, as well as we got our shocking tranq darts. If you notice, I still have the tranq darts loaded up. Why doesn't look right? Let's see if that else. Why does it say I have more than what I have? Alright, so that's weird. I'm gonna take a quick check on that. But we got everything we need to get ready to go. Actually, let me see if this works. Let's see if we just switch it, because that is actually bothering me. There we go. Now if we put that back in there. Why does it say it's not 259 there? I don't know. Eric, you got some explaining to do. I mean, I would like to have that many, but I don't. Well, so yeah, we're gonna show you the difference between each dart, each tranq, between the dart and the tranq, I should say, because the pheromone dart, what that's gonna do is allow me to shoot something and have everything attack it and make it weaker for me. That's another strategy that you could try to use against the giga. I don't know how much it would help. Maybe a few Rexes come and try to team up on it for a little bit there. Um, if that's what you want to do to kill, but you do need to kill a giga and get its heart in order to fight the alpha dragon. But with that being said, I'm going to stop talking your head off. We're going to try to take a quick little teleportation trip down to the Herb Island just to show you the difference between a hit from one or the other. Another thing you might know about these these tranq darts and pheromone, if you notice, have the green bar. That means that they do have a lifespan, so you're going to want to try to keep those in the fridge. The good thing is you do get a dart back. You do definitely get a dart back, and maybe that's because this would be 222 plus 37 would be. Ooh, it's counting all of these as it. Okay, I see what it's doing. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm clever, but I haven't done this in a minute, so I'm definitely gonna salute the trip and make sure hopefully everything works out. And we'll see you when we get down Herb Island. Thanks for joining us for this video, and we'll get it done. Alright, so welcome back. We're here at Herb Island. We're just going to do a quick little test to see how much more torpor the shock and tranq darts do versus the regular just tranq darts. And we're going to get at that. And then after this, we're probably just going to go do a quick little uh, tame, maybe kill up a giga. We'll see what it ends up being, but we know we're definitely going to attack a giga this video. I figured while we're ending this series, or this not this series, but while we're ending this map, why not do something risky? More than likely, I get my first real official death and not, my first day death, and then never do anything risky again. But that's what we're gonna do. Enough of me talking, enough more to the action. So let's get it done. Alright, so we're back. We see the giga. We're going to try to do it like always off the back of the griffin. I do have my tame stuff in here. This stuff I was going to make a taming pin. Although after looking at this, I'm not quite sure who did it. Actually, I probably can find out. Australia, good job. Could have just put down some gates, but no. Me usually doing things a little bit more difficult than normal. So we're going to try to see if we can get this giga knocked out by using our griffin. Although the weather is not ideal. 51,000, 51,000. So we're going to have to hit this guy at least 25 times. If we can't see him, we can't hit him, right? Sheesh, that torpor doesn't last. Torpor doesn't last at all. Looks like we're gonna need a pin for this guy. I might just have to make. Gee, you can just walk up that too, huh? How many of those can we get off before you start running? And I guess 3 is the magic number. if we can wonder if I can lure you. Jeez, that's a loud stomp. Why are you going further? That's not your normal behavior. And further. Are you not gonna come back? Maybe you just had to. No? I guess I'm not interested enough. You must know what's on the other side of this, pal. Now we're just gonna try to build something that we can get him to run into and pretty much be trapped into. That's the plan here. I don't think I brought nearly enough for what I need, but since we know where he's at and we got kind of a spot, we might be able to do something. So we're back here where we're trying to tame this giga up right now.
we got the pen up. We were able to do all that. I did it off camera because I didn't want to waste a whole bunch of minutes if you're just watching me lay down a bunch of pillars and then slap a door in front of it. I'm still trying to lure him over here, get him to follow me inside the pen. He's really, really, really difficult, or at least being difficult, or playing like he doesn't want to come in my contraption, but she'll come. We'll get her. I mean, on the other good side of things, we are going to be able to produce some giga eggs from this if it works out. It's just getting her attention and getting her to want to bite us, getting her to want to eat us. It's really the main thing that we need to do right now. Come up on the hill. Take one of those so you want to pay attention to us more. Can we get her to follow us? No, of course. Stubborn. Very, very, very stubborn. Very stubborn. So I'm thinking what I gotta do is try to get her to come up on that little cliff there. And just walk kind of over top of the cave with a strong entrance. And hopefully that ought to do the trick. So it's like she wants to eat me every time I shoot her, but as far as like chasing me, it was getting difficult. Yep, that's it. That's it. Follow. Follow. No? Yeah, you want to come in. No, don't want to follow. Okay, let's turn around and see if we can get a bullet in her. And you're in? You're coming in? You just happen to let yourself out, though. Alright. Let's see if we can get her to turn around. No, not at all. So let's try this again. Alright, so I brought you back. We got her in a better position. The snow is going pretty hard though, so that's it's not ideal for what we want to do. I apologize if you can't hear my voice over the snow, but it looks like we're getting her to follow and cooperate finally. I just want to get her in there and get her aggroed on something like one of our pillars or anything of that nature. Just something to keep her distracted because we got to get to the other side and put a door on. And I don't think that's that easy. How the hell do you miss that, Butch? There you go, that's better. So we're going to try to put the door on and see if we can get behind the pen and attach that door so that she's completely locked in and we can go for the knockout, get ourselves a giga and try to feel a little bit more confident on the island. Let's see if we can see. No, she got red. While her back's turned and the red is not on it and she's red, we'll risk it. Wasn't too bad. Hopefully she don't come out the door. Is that door shut? Yeah, that door's shut. Now see, at this point now we can just pretty much sit up here and just lay bullets into her. It's not like she's going anywhere anytime soon. Sit here and see how many bullets it will take for us to pelt her. I'm not gonna actually count them out. If you'd like to go ahead, leave a comment in the section. But it's gonna take a few bullets with her 51.4 K torpor. See if we got enough darts or tranquilizing darts, shocking tranquilizing darts. Lay it all. 51.4 thousand torpor in her. We're up to 16. It looks like it's jumping 2,000 every shot, so that shouldn't be too bad. It's about 25, 26 shots, so give or take. And And of course, arc wants to arc me with my gun not loading for some reason. There we go. Another one. Another one. Just a pinch. Don't worry. Another one. And some more. So while it's sitting there aggro on my trap there, it's just giving me free shots. Like, I'm just soaking this thing full of torpor. It'd be a lot difficult if it decided it wanted to run because it didn't like what was happening. But I mean, it still seems angry and willing to chew, and it's well past halfway torpor. So that's another thing to be on the lookout if you try to go on foot. It's looking like it wants to run now. It's not attacking anymore, but I think we might have this guy knocked out, or this girl, I should say, knocked out. 3 more darts. 1, 2, 3. There we go, and she's out. Alright, now that it's over, we gotta go straight down there on the ground, feed it some narcotics, because you check in a second, its torpor is gonna be dropping. It's gonna be dropping really, really, really fast. And that's not a good thing. That's kind of the last thing we want to happen. So we're just going to take probably half of this narcotics or biotoxin, try to feed it a little more than half to make sure that the torpor is consistently going up while we're trying to get it to eat this kibble. Like I said, I wouldn't tame it on anything other than kibble. The prime meat may take too long, could possibly go bad, so I'm trying to throw kibble in it, run away, and hopefully the torpor goes up the whole time that we're taming it. She was a bit of trouble. We did have to chase her around. We did try to do it just out the back of our griffin and pull the gun out, but that didn't go over too well. So we ended up, like I said, making a metal trap. Or make a metal trap because they can actually destroy stone, and I didn't want that happening. But yeah, we're gonna bring you back every time she takes a bite just to see how much she's getting, how much she's not.
So yeah, it's good. It's good to see the torpor still rising. That's a good thing. Happy for that. We got 1 bite in him so far, so that's a good thing. So we got 1 bite. So what we'll do is we'll bring you back pretty much every bite until he's on the last one. He's only going to take 3 bites to get out. Oh, it's going to be a little minute here, and while the torpor is still rising, that's in my eyes a good thing. Pretty excited about that myself. So yeah. Okay, so he took his second bite, and it looks like he's eating that every time. He's about 2K hungry. As you can tell there with the torpor, it looks like it's still going up, so that's not bad. We're still rocking in that area. We just gotta hope he takes that last bite before that torpor drops, because if it starts turning backwards, we'll have to get on the ground, feed him some more narcotics or biotoxin, and hope that it doesn't go down before the food goes down. We need that food down 2 more thousand, and then we got him up. So we'll bring the camera back when it gets just a little closer. Once it gets to about 4. Well, I guess we're not taking the camera nowhere because now it's a matter of time before he either gets up, and thus far what it looks like is the torpor still rising for him. I may have pumped maybe too much narcotics in him. I mean, it's not like he's a level 1/5, but I mean, giga's a giga, and I'd rather safe than sorry. I'd rather him knocked out there, tamed up, than him awake from me shooting darts at him and sucking him in to get into that trap there. So I'm gonna stick with I'd rather him be knocked out when he gets up, or full of torpor when he gets up, than him being up without torpor in him and mad at me. Alright, so he should be up any minute here, and I feel like this will be the prize of the island. I mean, we didn't kill a giga, but we definitely tamed one. I'm thinking we still gotta go and try to at least tame one. Maybe get one closer to this trap, get him in there and shoot him. That way he can't run off and eat stuff, because once they start eating stuff, that health goes back up very, very, very fast. And he should be up any second here now. And that torpor still rising. I'm still, there we go. I'm not on the side of that torpor rising. We have a giga, guys. We have a giga. So we did tame up this giga. Went from 80,000 to 17,000, and his melee is down to 70%. But he is a giga. Anybody want to give it a name? Because I'll never give a dinosaur a name. I'm very horrible with that. You're more than welcome. But we do have a giga, and I'm proud of that much. This is our little entrapment. All it was, literally, was a bunch of pillars put in the misfit places. As long as it was lined up and tied up, we were able to trap them. We're gonna send them off back to base and see what we can do with them. Actually, this one doesn't look too fat. Maybe we can get him in the trap. We could kill him. Whoa, he looks pretty big. He might not be too happy to what happened to his buddy though. Or should we just stop getting greedy? And the giga's full health. That's how they rock. They don't stay hurt for long. So you gonna bite my door, huh? And stand and chew on my door. If I have enough bullets to take you out, I'm okay with it. If not, I'm gonna be a little bit nervous. There's no way I'm getting back to base. But I do have my lockpick. But there's no way I'm shooting him. He's right in front of the door, so it's late. Ooh, we're getting close, guys. I just don't know if it's really possible here. I feel like he's about to run. Or maybe not. Killed the giga, guys. Whew. So we killed the giga and we tamed up a giga in one episode. I think as scared as I am, we saw that bag. It's the only way to feel like we actually did anything. I want it all. I don't care. I don't think they should be giving perimeter stuff for killing things such as gigas, but I mean, Ark, you got your own twerk. So that's gonna do it for that episode, man. I mean, that was exhilarating for me, but what can I say, man? I can't lie, it was nerve-wracking. It was really nerve-wracking. I was happy I was able to get it done, though. Do appreciate everybody that tuned in and watched it, especially if you watched to the end. I said I'd go out, we get that giga tamed up. We got that giga tamed up. I said I'd go out, I try to kill a giga. We end up killing the giga. I wasn't promising on the kill part or the tame part, but we ended up getting them both, so I was able to at least keep my word. So I'm going to salute that trip, say thank y'all for watching. Anybody staying tuned, we're just going to throw this giga so that anybody that flies by know that, you know, we tamed up a giga. He's here if you want to come have a look at him. Come see him. And with that, sheesh. There we go. There's the guy. That's the guy. And that's why they let you learn the giga saddle. I'm gonna let him get some levels, but he doesn't normally. So we're gonna learn that giga saddle, slap a saddle on him, and just get that giga rider badge. Alright, and we gotta learn the giga saddle. We got that. Let's see. Alright. And we're definitely gonna send this, right? Gonna make it definitely an ascended giga saddle. And pull a stack of it. There we go. We got a giga saddle. Overpowered giga saddle. Alright, everybody. So we do got that giga saddle. We just crafted it. We just upgraded it. We're about to equip the giga with a saddle. And there he goes. And there I go. Rocket launcher fireworks. There we go. We got the rocket launcher skin. And we have my pet Giga. Stay tuned for next episode where we will actually take him out and let him kill some stuff. See, not much goes for the stamina. Alright. So like I said, man, that's going to do it for that episode. Appreciate everybody who decided to give it a watch. It was a solo Giga Tame. Definitely enjoyed doing it. Y'all.